You're not comfortable talking anyway.
We're starting.
So how do you feel being at this year's camp just compared to last year when you just got drafted and you came in here, and obviously everything you've been through the last year with the...
Yeah, I think obviously a little bit more comfortable. Last year kind of just coming in, kind of follow guys around. Obviously Picks did a good job kind of carrying me around last year, and I feel a little bit more comfortable. Kind of just can go on my own if I want, and obviously I know familiar with everybody now, all the staff and everybody. So it's been great.
So are you doing that for Tanner now? Are you mentoring him here at camp?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I think probably some of you guys know we're pretty good buddies, so kind of just hanging out and kind of trying to show him a little bit around the place, and it's been great.
What was it like seeing him get drafted, especially with your history together?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I was just at the lake fishing on the boat, and I heard his name and kind of just jumped up, and our whole family was excited. I think my dad, texted his dad and all that stuff. So I texted him, and he was so excited. So it's good.
I heard their dad, like your dads, were coaches back in the day.
Yeah, they were the.
How did that go? What were their what's their coaching styles?
Yeah, I mean, I think his dad's kind of hard on him, and my dad was hard on me, and kind of just a little easier on the other kids. How a dad coaches, kind of just hard on their own kid, but they were great. I mean, obviously our two dads were the coaches, and we were always pretty good players growing up, and obviously really close. So it's kind of cool to kind of come full circle and get drafted to the same team.
What do you think you've made the biggest strides as a player over the last year?
Yeah, I think especially starting in the defensive zone, I wanted to work on my face-offs a lot. I think just getting bigger and stronger, I think, is kind of the biggest thing. I said it a lot, last year, at camps and stuff, and I think that's just the biggest thing is getting ready to play against men and bigger guys, and I think that's one area where I tried to improve most. Obviously, it was nice. Pittsburgh sent some training coaches down to Moose Jaw, and got to spend some time with them and learn as much as I can on how to maintain my body weight and still get stronger throughout the year. So it was really good.
Brayden, I think you've had close to a 20-point tick up each of the last 3 seasons. Is just kind of filling out, growing, getting bigger, stronger. Is that kind of part of that, or is it just a natural progression?
Yeah, I mean, I think you get better every year. You try to improve as much as you can, and obviously playing with some pretty good players, and they're improving as well. And but yeah, I think just getting bigger and stronger, feeling more comfortable, being a year older, all that kind of stuff kind of plays into getting better every year. And I try to take a lot of pride in really taking doing whatever I can to get better as a player. And I feel like so far I've done a pretty good job at it.
Brayden, question back to your draft year. Sid called you. What was that like?
Oh, that was crazy. I mean, I don't even remember a whole lot of what he said, or I don't even know what I said, but it was just so cool. He's my childhood hero. Just watching him growing up and trying to just be like him, and he's one of the best players I've ever played. So I get a phone call from a guy like that. It's crazy.
What was the scenario like? What were you doing? Do you remember? Did it get you in the middle of anything?
I was in the Penguins suite in Nashville at the rink there, and kind of just talking with the family and my billets, and obviously meeting all the staff. And I remember Jason Seidling kind of came up to me and said, there's somebody on the phone for you, and I kind of just picked up the phone and was like, hey, it's Sid. And it was just a crazy feeling.
What do you take away from the experience, winning the Western League, going to the Memorial Cup, now that you've kind of had a chance to process everything? What was that like, and did you learn anything about yourself in those moments?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard to win, and definitely figure that out. It's a grind, and I thought it takes it's a long season, and I thought our team was really dialed in, especially in the playoffs. I think that we did a really good job of sticking together, and there was times where we were down, and you look at the Saskatoon series, is kind of a lot of adversity there, and I think learning from that, I think it definitely helped us win the league against Portland. But yeah, I think as a player, I think try to be a player that rises to the occasion. You want to be a leader on your team, and do that by your play on the ice. So obviously it's hard, but it's a lot of fun, and we couldn't be proud of our group.
What are your personal goals heading into this?
Yeah, I mean, first thing that comes to mind is I want to make the team in Pittsburgh. I think I have to be ready to play, and I want to come to main camp with the mentality and that I'm going to make the team and be comfortable with working my hardest and battling against some of the best players on the team. I think that kind of just coming with the mindset that I want to make the team.
What's the scouting report on Tanner? Like, what's he like to play? It's probably not that much fun.
No, I mean I was just gonna say he's hard to play against. He's not the biggest guy, but he's got a big heart. He plays with so much passion. Like you said, he's super hard guy to play against. Corners and little cheap shots sometimes. Like he gets under your skin, and he's a phenomenal player.
You mentioned wanting to make the team.